Hi everyone, my name is Maggie, and I guess welcome to my channel. First thing that I have to say is I am South Korea. I'm living in Jeju, which is one of the islands of South Korea. English is not my first language, and why am I recording in English? You may ask. So my English has been diminishing drastically. Not because I left North America. Even before, I used to work in the area called Itaewon. It's in Seoul. And if you've been there, you know. I guess 90% in that area are foreigners. Foreigners visiting, foreigners running business. My boss was Korean American. So her first language was English and she could speak Korean, but she wasn't that fluent. But she had no problem having conversation in Korean. And most of the staff there, I would say 90% were foreigners as well. I had to speak English in everyday life to communicate with my colleagues or my boss. And the other thing is 80% of the customers were also foreigners. I was surrounded by people who speak English, or I have to speak English to them. And I went to Canada and stayed. And when I came back, the virus came out, and I just had no place to speak English. I have friends who speak English, but they're not in my vicinity, I guess. If you learn languages, you know, like when you stop speaking, it just deteriorates. You know what I mean? And the thing is, like, I read this book recently. The title is Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Looney. So I was saying that title to myself, and oh my god, I couldn't pronounce world. Even now, it's awkward to say. I was like, beautiful word, beautiful word, beautiful word, beautiful what? Word? It was so embarrassing and it shocked me. I figured maybe I should at least talk to myself. When it comes to listening, I always listen to YouTubers, like American YouTubers or British YouTubers. So I always listen to them. And I read English book sometimes. So reading and listening, I cooperate in my everyday life, but speaking is just hard. And I told this to my mom when I had the trouble pronouncing world. Even now, it's so awkward. Anyway, mom was like, she has this upgraded version of ChatGPT. Basically, you pay and they will provide better, advanced service to you. So she's been using that to practice her English. You can talk to a GPT, like vocally, not by typing. She will say, "Hey, ChatGPT, ask me some question in English and I will answer and give me some feedback." So she was like, "Why don't you try that?" I am broke. I live paycheck to paycheck, so I don't have a luxury. So that's why I decided I should talk to myself. And it is really hard to listen to myself while editing because I tried this before and I didn't upload it because it was so awful. Oh my god. Because like I speak way slower than I think. And I don't have problem when I actually talk to a person, but when I talk to myself, I feel like I'm talking too slow. I don't say things right. Pronunciation sucks. It was such a cringe, but I'm at the point I should able to pronounce world. And the thing is like world is not a difficult vocabulary. Like February, sometimes it's kind of tricky to me, but I don't say February that often, so it doesn't matter. But world is such a basic, simple word. Oh, look at it. Word, world, word, world. It's just, I decided to do this to myself. So, hi, I'm Maggie. I don't know how often I'm gonna do this because I'm so lazy and I'm always tired. I just got back from work. It is 1:40 a.m. I work a night shift, so I start working at 4:30 p.m. and I finish around 1 a.m. So when I get back home, it is around 1:15 or 20. Just don't have energy or time or diligent characteristic to do something, but trying to push myself a little, see how it goes. So yes, anyone who stumbled upon this video, hello. Please be nice and gentle to me because I am fragile. Okay? I am very weak person. Anyway, I think sometimes I will speak Korean in this channel and I didn't really decide the whole theme or structure or anything. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'm thinking about reviewing books that I read in English because I need certain subjects to talk about to keep this going because I cannot talk about random shit all the time. I can, but it doesn't have a structure. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll like sometimes mix some Korean. Other thing, I think I'll just talk about everyday life or just random shit, bibs and bobs, whatever. Anywho, now I am done talking. For now, see you in my next video. Even I don't know when that's gonna happen. Sleep tight because I can't. I suffer from insomnia. It has been decades. So I have to take my meds and wish for the best. So I cannot cross my finger. So yeah, good night. Bye.